What if I told you that the answers to the stress, the anxiety, and that empty feeling we sometimes get? Well, what if they weren't some new app or self-help book, but in wisdom that's over 1,000 years old? Well, today we're diving into the timeless guidance of Imam Ali to find real, practical answers for the problems we're facing right now. Millionaires are broke compared to this wisdom. Just let that sink in for a second. It's a huge statement, right? It's telling us that this frantic chase for money, for status, it might actually be making us spiritually poor. What if the real currency, the thing that actually makes you rich, isn't money at all, but wisdom? Let's dig into that.
I mean, think about it. We have more information, more ways to connect, more stuff to buy than any other time in history. So why is it that so many of us can scroll through our phones and just feel disconnected? Like even with all the achievements, something really important is missing.
It's the great paradox of our age, isn't it? We're connected to literally thousands of people, but we can feel totally alone. We have more things than ever, but less peace of mind. And you know, this feeling, it isn't an accident. It's a symptom of something much, much deeper.
And what's wild is that 1,000 years ago, Imam Ali basically diagnosed these exact spiritual problems. And they sound like they were written yesterday. He warned that jealousy eats away at your faith like fire eats wood. That constant worry will just overwhelm you if you don't have that inner strength. That in the race for more, we totally forget who we are. And that greed, oh, it promises you everything, but it's a trap that leads to ruin, not happiness.
So, okay, if that's the diagnosis of our modern mess, where's the cure? Well, the good news is we don't have to invent it from scratch. There's a blueprint for a meaningful life that already exists. It's just been waiting for us to find it again. And here it is. This is the source, the Nahjul Balagha, which means the peak of eloquence. It's a collection of sermons, letters, and sayings from Imam Ali. And look, this isn't just some ancient religious text. It's a straight-up user's manual for mastering your life, your mind, and your soul.
Scholars for centuries have just been blown away by how deep it is. As one professor put it, from his words flow streams of knowledge and wisdom. And these aren't just, pretty words. They are practical, life-changing principles. So what's the first secret? Where do we even begin? It all starts with one huge realization. All the change, all the strength, all the peace you're looking for, it begins in one place, inside you. The greatest battle you'll ever fight and the greatest victory you'll ever win is the one over yourself.
We spend so much time and energy trying to control everything out there, our jobs, what people think of us, our future. But the real work, the most important work you will ever do is mastering your own inner world. Your impulses, your reactions, your thoughts. Take anger, for example. Check out this diagnosis. He calls it a kind of madness. And isn't that the perfect description? I mean, how many times have you said or done something in a moment of rage that you regretted almost immediately? That feeling of regret, that's the proof that for a moment you weren't yourself. Controlling your anger is literally reclaiming your sanity.
Or how about this? This is basically the ancient secret to the mind-body connection, long before it became a trend. Imam Ali links your physical health directly to your spiritual state, a lack of envy. When you stop poisoning your mind with jealousy and comparing yourself to others, your body literally gets healthier. It's all connected. Okay, mastering our inner world. That leads us right to the next secret. And it's a virtue we all think we know, but we often get it completely wrong. I'm talking about patience. Or, in Arabic, sabr.
Now this is not the passive, sighing, waiting in line kind of patience. No way. True patience, sabr, is an active force. It's a muscle. It's the powerful endurance you show when things are tough. And it's the incredible restraint you use when you're tempted by something you know is bad for you. It's your shield. And right here, he breaks it down into two crucial parts. First, there's the strength to go through hardship without complaining, without breaking. And second, there's the self-control to stay away from desires that will only end up hurting you. If you can master both of those, your spirit becomes unbreakable. So from our inner strength, let's turn to our outer actions. Specifically, let's talk about something we all do pretty much every day, work. The wisdom here shows us how to turn that daily grind into something profound, something with purpose.
I mean, that is such a powerful and direct statement. It's saying that meaningful work gives our lives dignity. It gives us value. This isn't just about cashing a paycheck. It's about contributing, creating, and building something.
So here's the blueprint for that. First, the foundation has to be solid. Be honest, be sincere, and work hard. Second, you need a compass. Let your values, your piety guide your decisions. And finally, the ultimate mindset shift. When your intention, your purpose is noble, your work itself becomes a form of worship. Your office, your workshop, it can become your place of prayer.
In all of this, mastering yourself, having patience, working with purpose, it all leads to the final and maybe the most revolutionary secret of all, redefining what it actually means to be wealthy.
Just look at this contrast. It's incredible. The wealth of the world, it's temporary. It gives you anxiety, you got to protect it, manage it, worry about losing it. You basically become a guard for your own stuff. But true wealth, inner peace, wisdom, good character, that's permanent. It brings peace, and instead of you guarding it, it guards you from falling apart.
And there it is, the ultimate definition of wealth. The only treasure that can never be lost, never be stolen, never run out, is just being content with what you have. It's the soul's perpetual income.
Wow. This is a humbling reality check, isn't it? It's a reminder that we're just temporary caretakers of all our extra stuff. The bigger house, the fancier car, the money in the bank that's more than you need. You're really just holding onto it for the next person. It was never really yours to begin with.
So when you boil it all down, after everything we've looked at, the summary is this simple, beautiful truth. We've been taught our whole lives to measure our success by what we own, by our job titles. But the real measure of a successful life, it's your character, it's your inner peace, it's who you become along the way.
The wisdom is here. The secrets are out. And they are just as powerful today as they were 1,000 years ago. So the only question left is the one for you. The blueprint exists. Are you ready to pick up the tools and start building?